Welcome back, everyone, to more Prince of Persia. Except we're actually having to do this post-commentary because we had another snafu with the audio. That happens from time to time, and it's stupid, especially with this one. It was a stupid saving mistake, and so welcome, everybody, as we continue on in the Palace of Azad.
The palace's defenses had a twisted logic of their own. They could be circumvented by using the strategically placed switches, which I soon learned to recognize.
So basically what you're seeing here via the palace's defense system, so like, what on earth have we done?
Yeah. System of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
So, sorry, we're gonna try and make sure that you guys can hear the dialogue too, because the dialogue's kind of quiet. It's actually partially the remake's fault that happened. Hence why a lot of cutscenes come out really quiet, is like their audio wasn't really tuned. But yeah, so we had a little bit of an audio snafu, but here we are. And yeah, last time we unlocked the defense system for the Palace of Azad, which is basically implementing mechanics that people who are Prince of Persia fans are more familiar with, as kind of instant kill mechanics and all that fun stuff. But it also adds an extra platforming element, which is really cool. And one of the reasons that I love this game way more than Super Mario Sunshine, sorry, Shadow Blazer had to say it. And here I am showing another feature that we have, which is you can technically use the dagger as a weapon. You can basically freeze an enemy in place and cut them in half, so you don't have to deal with them anymore. The only downside is that when you stab these guys after a natural kill, you get refills to your stand tank. If you cut them in half, you don't get that sand tank. So you have to be really careful about how you use that.
But it just depends on circumstances. If you're too overwhelmed, you have to.
Well, I remember saying this, and it'll probably be in later parts too. I use it to thin the herd, so to speak. Like, if I have way too many enemies that I'm trying to keep track of, then I'll do that. I'll freeze them and maybe get back to them later, or I will just go ahead and thin the herd. And so that should be it. Yep, there you go. I love the music in this game, by the way. I don't know if I've said that enough, but I really do. Uh-oh, it's time for us to have another headache, which now we've officially dubbed the Baskin-Robbins headaches. So every time, like, because guys, we don't drink booze, so we don't have hangovers or anything like that. But you want to know what we do have? Brain freezes. By the end of this, you will be craving Baskin-Robbins. Tutti Frutti, how could you betray me? You gave me such a headache. And not the Rita Repulsa kind, so don't worry about that too much.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Hey, that was his line. Alright, so now that we've saved, it's time for us to make our way to the next portion of the palace. But now we have additional interesting elements to take care of. You press the button, and then you can platform. I don't know why I went all Italian there, but I did.
I don't know.
It's Mario Brothers, I guess. Yeah, I remember doing this. You guys will even hear in the next batch, in the next recording too. For some reason, we just started quoting Baskin-Robbins flavors. Just saying, like, mint chocolate chip, how could you destroy my head and give me a headache? That's gonna be what we do.
Because we were thinking of ice cream.
Yes. And yeah, there you go. So let's go ahead and reverse time, because that sucked. There you go. Okay, so you have to do this right. Otherwise, you will get thrashed like that.
Oh, yeah, because you were trying to get around it. I'm like, you
yeah,
should roll.
and it took me a second, but I just had to realize that I can roll past it. And every time I do that, it costs a sand tank, so as soon as I run out, yes, you can die, people. Before you think you can't die, you can totally die in this game. You just have so many chances before you can't get no more chances, is what I'm saying here. Oh, okay, so... Oh, this room too. So, it's basically surrounded by a spike pit. But thankfully we figured out the solution, which is just to run along the side of the wall. Whee! And then swap over. See, we're smart, Andrea. We're smart. I promise Andrea's here. Okay, there you go. Takes her a second. There we go. So we have another additional sand tank.
And there's a secret up there.
Yes. So, come on. There you go. I'm even feeling the pain just watching. So do a side one. And this takes us into
A veil
area. We're heading into the royal bathhouse of the concubines. No, we're not.
I feel as if I've been here before.
Have you been here before, Prince? It almost feels like he's been here before. Has he been here before, Andrea?
About a couple of times.
I don't think he's been here. I think he's just seeing things. Deadpool syndrome is real. Sorry, I just barely saw Deadpool 2 yesterday. So like I see the straight wide eyes. I'm like, yep, we can make fun of. Actually, what is it? Youngblood's disease is what it is. Because Rob Liefeld, as a comic creator, always believed that comic book characters or superheroes should not have eyes. They just have straight wide eyes. Why? Because it was too hard to draw them pupils.
It was too hard to draw pupils.
Yeah, so like all of his characters. Here's how you know that you're looking at a Rob Liefeld character, Andrea. Is look into their eyes. If they're straight white, then it's probably a Liefeld character. Then what you want to do is look down at their feet. And if their feet are like literally tiny compared to their huge arms, then you're reading a Rob Liefeld comic book.
Whee!
Oh, and also, according to Rob Liefeld logic, women can bend in the most, well, killing ways possible. Like, most women that Rob Liefeld draws, I'm pretty sure have broken spines. I'm not kidding. They literally do. They have the most broken spines ever.
Well, I believe you.
Okay. Yay, water! Oh, I don't need water.
Well, water's...
Darn. I thought I needed water. Okay, so press the button. Now we gotta do this really fast. You can't hesitate. You can't hesitate. There you go. And no, we're not gonna make it this time. No. Ow! My nose!
Yep, lost the nose.
Well, at least the nose is horribly broken and disfigured. Well, there goes his career as a Disney prince. So here we go. Round 2. And this time we made it. Ah, my butt!
Oh no, this is the... No, this is
this is another trial that we had some issues with. So here we go. Now you can't take that. And this is another occurrence of us taking too long to get this done. Because we also need to figure this out. And for some reason I couldn't get... And there you go. Now we're screwed. Okay, so now we get up here. Keep going up, Prince. Keep going up. Nope, that's not where you're supposed to go. And you're dead.
Whee! And it's funny how sometimes some jumps can kill you like that.
It's Prince of Persia. Like, everything kills you. See, and somebody actually got that wrong in one of our parts. No, I have played classic Prince of Persia. I just have not played all of them. But I have played Sands of Time and some classics. So, like, I can guarantee some of these elements are classic Prince of Persia.
Oh, yeah, you take the hard way.
Yeah, and you could already see the door just lowering. We can't even roll past it at this point. So this is the time where we kind of sit here and lament.
La, 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 la.
But in real time, when we were doing this, we were like, oh, we still have a chance. We still have a chance. Oh, we don't have a chance. And now that the traps are gone.
Oh, yeah, you were trying to figure out how to get through there because you thought there was a button here. And we're like, oh, wait a minute. It's at the very beginning.
Yep. So we have to do this whole process over again. Why? Because we have to.
Which classic one did you play?
First one.
Oh, the very first that looked like...
Very classic one, or the original classic on PCs at the time. Ow.
Oh, yeah.
How about not dropping from that height? How about not dropping from that height, Adam? That would be great. Yeah, so I didn't have it, but one of my friends in my neighborhood had just barely gotten a brand spanking new PC, and it actually came packaged with classic Prince of Persia and Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within. So like that, so I got exposure to 2 game franchises that day. One was Prince of Persia, and the other was the Gabriel Knight series by Sierra. And I've stayed fans ever since. Although with Gabriel Knight, not that game so much. Beast Within is kind of weird because it's FMV and all that. But yeah, like I remember me and my friend John at the time. I'm just gonna say John so we don't reveal names. But my friend John at the time, him and me were stuck. Like we couldn't get past the first batch of puzzles because everything was killing us. But like we weren't caring because we wanted to see what would kill us next. Because that's kind of what you do in Prince of Persia after a while, is like, you can't believe that you just fell on another spike pit, so it's like, okay, how many times can we kill the prince?
How many deaths can the prince take?
Which, funniest thing, this actually got reintroduced, or at least this kind of voyeurism in games, when Tomb Raider happened, because one of the biggest traits of the Tomb Raider series is how many horrific ways Lara can die. Oh no! Farah's in trouble!
Jump down to the rescue!
But you'll also notice that she's being hunted by a very familiar face. These guys not so much, but holy crap! That is so weird that they still give him that left eye. Like, he still has one of his eyes. He's not completely a demon. So this is, like, one of the few boss fights that are in this game. And yes, you do have to face off against your father. Except, he's not your father anymore. He hasn't been since the sands of time. Whoa! Okay, take care of an additional... I don't want to fight you, father! But you must! This also kind of gets you used to the other mechanic of combat, which is, eventually, you'll be working a lot with Farah. And she gets her own health meter, and if she dies, you die. You know, that mechanic that everybody loves. When the AI character dies, you die.
Yeah, you're responsible to keep that AI character alive.
Ow! I am trying to keep myself together as much as possible, Farah. And she's literally got 2 guys. She's just saying, behind you! And nope. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I'm getting owned right now. And dead. So can we actually bring myself back from the brink here? Or am I just too pinned?
Tune in next time.
No, we're not gonna troll people just yet.
I was just kidding.
We'll be trolling people plenty in this game series. Don't worry too much about that, guys. But just not this time.
You'd be like, excuse me, I gotta go get myself a headache while you guys are in here.
Hi, Dad. Please ignore the fact that I'm killing off all your guards. I'm totally not doing that to be mean, but I kind of am. And of course, I bring everybody over to Farah. That's probably not the best thing to do as a partner, but I did. Ow. Ow. Thankfully, we can go over him. And now we get to play this game of hope we don't get impaled by the guy behind us.
And yet, we somehow...
And yet I did, yes. And dead again. And dead again. It's almost like fate's unavoidable. And dead again, but this time I have no sand tanks, so... Get ready.
That's not how.
That's not how it happened. No. That's not how it happened. I love that concept.
It's just like King's Quest. Like
no. King's Quest is like hammier, like because then we'll get a pun for the death.
Well, yeah.
Kind of thing.
But it's like that's not really how it happened. But let me try.
It's almost like I didn't know the agony of defeat. Go watch our King's Quest playthrough, guys. You'll get it there. No, just occasionally crap like that will happen. Is you get so pinned in combat that you just can't recover.
Oh yeah.
That's why you want to keep moving.
And try and spread them out if you can.
Well, they'll spread out on their own, but kind of take use of the fact that some of them are going to go to Farah, so that allows you to kind of take care of the pack that you're dealing with. While at the same time making sure that Farah doesn't get overwhelmed herself, because if one guy goes over to Farah, it's a good chance that the second guy is not too far off. Oh, so close, Daddy Dearest. You almost got me. And thankfully, Farah can actually do a lot of the work to help me get like an easy kill. There we go. Oh, cheap shot. And let's go ahead and take advantage of this. Ow!
No hit.
Thanks, Farah, for that 5-second late warning. Behind you! Yeah, after it slashed me. Okay, so we're just gonna thin the herd a little bit. With a little bit of acrobatics. They're literally merging into each other, Andrea. I don't know how I feel about this. Ow. No, we're not gonna get that back. Well, we're not gonna get our sand tank back from this guy, but now we have just the boss. Oh, dude, and she was about to die. I didn't even realize that when we played it through. She was about to die to the boss.
Wow. It's like, get away from... Stop it!
Stop complaining, Farah. I'm killing him.
Wow, yeah, she was almost dead there.
There we go, and kill him! Kill your father!
I can't remember if you can hurt your partner.
No. At least not in this game.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
That was not my father.
What are you doing?
Wow, I didn't look at that model before, but yeah, her eyes were about to pop out of her sockets. Come on, remake team. Pistachio and walnut, how could you? You hurt my head.
Pistachio.
I think that's a flavor, pistachio and walnut.
It probably is.
Here next time.
Hey, my dagger, mine.
So, this is the thanks I get for saving your life.
You don't understand. I need that dagger to undo.
To undo what I have done. Truly, you must think I'm a fool.
You are right to be cautious. But fight as bravely as you may, you cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will spread. They will consume everything. I have heard it said that you are kind as well as brave. Please believe me. Help me find the hourglass.
It is in the Sultan's treasure vault, atop the Tower of Dawn.
How do you know that?
I just know. Come with me then if you insist. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
If you guys could hear that, then you have better ears than we, because that was really, really quiet.
Funny how it seems like when we're playing it live versus
Yep.
post commentary, it's like, how is it louder than it is, you know?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out in the next part.